Hey, Michelle, my belle. What's the best thing that happened to you today? All right, I'm going to try this again. You work in the electronic design field, and while it's true the most stressful time for a computer is during startup because of the way way electricity works, leaving it just constantly on doesn't seem like a reasonable solution. That would likely lend to RAM paging issues. I don't know if that was on purpose, but funny to me. And difficulty properly cleaning the machine on the regular. All right, you're still doing that. And try this one more time. All right, forget you then. I just don't like the idea of keeping my computer on 24/7. To me, I feel like that's a recipe for a computer slowing itself down. But again, I know nothing, Jon Snow. Why, that's a lovely question. You made a homemade banh mi sandwich and it tasted pretty good. Excellent. Food is one of the greatest things in the world. I love eating all kinds of great food. So we picked up a time egg. That didn't do anything. How am I enjoying Chrono Cross? I am enjoying Chrono Cross quite a bit. I think the story is not necessarily... I feel like this game, as far as story goes, spends most of its time explaining how time travel is working, or how it's supposed to work, or how it's supposed to function. But I'm not really getting a sense of like how this story is progressing and stuff like that. It's spending a long time on time travel. And so that's leaving me confused because every time travel story out there is confusion. I can't think of any game out there that has done it well. So you finally made it, Surge. When did this sorry tale all begin? Was it 10 years ago when you almost drowned here? Or was it 14 years ago when you were wounded by that panther demon that attacked you, resulting in you being carried to Chronopolis, where you came into contact with fate in the frozen flame? Or perhaps it was even 2,400 years ago in the future when the time crash hurled Chronopolis back to prehistoric times. Or even it could have been 12,000 BC when an ancient magical kingdom met its end after trying to use Lavos. Each is close to being correct, and yet at the same time, so far from the right answer. The true beginning was during the destruction of the ancient kingdom of Zeal. As the palace collapsed around her, Princess Shala was sucked into a dimensional vortex, along with the Lavos Mammon machine. Shala and Lavos became unified into one even more powerful entity that would evolve into the Devourer of Time. Filled with the hatred and sadness of Lavos, half of Shala's mind became set on destroying all of existence. Yet at the same time, the other half of her mind desired to save the universe and be rescued herself. As Shala fell through the time gate in this condition, she heard your crying echoing through time. That is when her story and yours began to intertwine. It is also when the past and the future began to intersect, and when the world became divided into two. Led by the pitiful crying the young Surge made as the Panther Demon's poison took hold of him, Princess Shala traveled 10,000 years in time to try and make contact with this dimension. This caused a raging magnetic storm that resulted in Fate's system malfunction, which led Surge to the frozen flame. Yes, Surge, the sound of your crying touched the heart of Princess Shala. Before the destructive mindset could become dominant, she cloned herself and sent her copy into this dimension. Shala left her baby daughter clone with her ancient pendant, possessing magical powers. This was to safeguard her daughter clone in life and death situations. The pendant would rewind time a little, sending her daughter clone into a safer point in the immediate past. Either way, nothing changes who you have become. You're still my precious little sister, kid. And now, about Project Kid, the time control project Balthazar planned out. The whole project existed to lead you to this one special point in time. The founding of Chronopolis, the time crash, and the battle between Fate and the Dragon Gods was all coordinated so you would get your hands on the Chrono Cross and come to this place. Of course, Kid was not to know anything about this whole plan until later, when all this will finish. Further in the future, Kid is meant to travel back 10 years in time from now to save Surge from drowning. And then, Kid was also meant to call Surge into the other world as he spoke with Lena here on Opasa Beach. You're the last hope, our final chance. Only you, who came into contact with Shala, and Kid, Shala's clone, daughter, can do it. In the darkness that exists on the other side of time, Shala has been integrated with the Devourer of Time. Please, Surge, release Princess Shala from the binds of that monster and her own hatred. Show us, the life forms that exist on this planet, what our new future will be. That conversation right there is exactly what I'm talking about. What the heck? Shala? Like, Shala? Really? Sure, that is a valid critique. And you think you mentioned you hadn't played Chrono Trigger yet, so there might be some information lost. I have played Chrono Trigger. It's been a little bit. I think I played it at the beginning of this year. Yeah, I played it in January. So it's been a hot minute. I forgot all that stuff. I know who Shala is, though. If Magus wants to show up, though, that'd be kind of cool. A new species is about to be born on this planet, an alien life form even more evolved than the old Lavos. At the darkness beyond time, the weakened Shala came under the influence of Lavos, and the two became one entity. It is now up to you, the one whom the frozen flame has chosen as its arbiter. You alone can decide how the new Lavos, which has encaged Shala within it, will evolve from here. Your actions will determine whether, in the future, all time is devoured by Lavos, sending the world into everlasting death. Balthazar foresaw this was going to happen in his world in the year 2300. And he was determined to prevent it from happening no matter what it took. The Chrono Cross, it alone can combine the sounds of the planet that the 6 types of elements produce. The melody and harmony that brim within all life forms use the Song of Life to heal her enmity and suffering. We entreat you, Surge. Please save Shala. Where even angels lose their way. 10 years ago, you died at this very spot. There's no mistake, you drowned. The truth is, the world in which you are still alive is the irregularity. This is the false reality. 10 years ago, it was Lynx who tried to kill you at this beach. After Prometheus broke the link between Fate and the Flame, Fate tried to eliminate any obstacle that stood in its way. In the meantime, the 6 dragons had sent Harley forth to try and gain possession of the Flame. Harley made contact with with Fate's biological incarnation Lynx and tricked him into temporarily joining forces. The elimination of the Prometheus circuit's lock on the frozen flame was everyone's top priority. Lynx and Harley abducted Luca, who alone could release the Prometheus lock that guarded the flame. But the whole attempt only ended in failure. Then they just waited for you to appear instead. You see, Fate calculated that you would one day cross the dimensions and try to make contact with the flame. I don't know how to break this to you, but Lynx was actually your father, Wazuki. What? What are you talking about? Drawing closer to the flame caused him to become unstable, and the image of you dying in terror changed him completely. Finally, after having his psyche totally eroded, he lost his soul and was easily integrated by Fate. Fate turned Wazuki into a biological interface, modeling him after your worst fear at the time, a panther. Although Wazuki managed to escape from Chronopolis with you, he later completely succumbed to Fate. Humans are such fragile, disjointed, imperfect things, love and hate, life and death. Perhaps even Fate itself dreamed of using the flame to someday reincarnate itself into a new species. It is quite sad, really. It's like when you gaze into the flame gazes back into you. Okay, that's crazy. Not really crazy in a good way for me either. I don't know if talking to them is required or not, but Wazuki being Lynx is a little over the top for me. You didn't need to do that. It just wasn't necessary. There was also, as far as I'm concerned, there was like no connection for that either, so it just feels like a rabbit out of the hat to me. No beginning and no end to the darkness of time. Not convoluted at all. It is very convoluted. The complication of the story is through the roof for me. It's very difficult to follow along. Yes, this must be the final gate, which leads to the darkness of time. The time has come to bring everything to an end. We must find a means without anger or hate. Starkey will fight to the end alongside you, Surge. I have a feeling we're going to get destroyed. The Devourer of Time is probably Dark Element. And life is going to be difficult. Forgot to add the sarcasm. I knew you were being sarcastic there. Time Devourer is White Element. Okay. It's a little bit easier to work with. Don't let me down. My dog. Okay. We need to get you enough stuff. I don't know if this boss is going to be the one to cast the spells. But I think I'm just going to get my magic levels up here, figure out what the boss is going to be doing. Okay. Guess we're healing now. Or am I healing now? What? No. Let's diminish. Alright. We're gonna go for attacks. Natalie, you did not get... You know what? Just attack. Banger boss soundtrack. Gotta love the... Okay, so you're only gonna cast green things. How am I going to get all the elements out when you're just casting green? Let's see, what do I have? So we still need white. We have plenty of green. Why don't we use a... Oh no, I went too many right there. Why don't we use a water? Your plus. Okay, so now we need fire and white. Oh, you don't have any, whatchamacallits. Get a little bit of fire. Okay, and then we need white. You need to get your stamina up, though. For your magic. Alright. Now you just... Now we need black again. Okay, Starkey should go after this. Starkey can... oh, Starkey doesn't have stamina. Dang it. Which means we need... Let's just defend. Okay. Now we have to completely start all over. We are poisoned. This will be a good opportunity to we have plenty of whatchamacallits up there to work with, thankfully. Let's turn you yellow. I wonder how I'm supposed to accomplish all of this. Feels like a lot to accomplish. Get your level up. Okay, now you're casting new things. Don't cast that on regular speed. Or dizzy. we're not going to cast that. Purify -2. You. Okay, we need fire again. Actually, that's fine. As long as it doesn't kill anybody, that's fine. Actually, we would not need fire if we approach this properly. We need water. Okay, and alright, well, we didn't approach this properly because life is hard. I have to attack. Alright, and then Radius has to cast black. But I was gonna say, I'm sure you're gonna cast something that's just gonna destroy all my hard work here. I need to find a better way to set this up. Let's see, so we need 3 colors all over again. Okay. We need purple. Turn your black. Okay, we do need red and white. There's got to be a better way to do this. There's just got to be a better way to do this. We need blue of some sort. Blue heal would be preferable. Okay. So red and then 4 attacks from Surge, but it won't work because Surge doesn't have any stamina. And there goes the green again. And we start all over. What do we need? What do we need? Yellow again? Yellow, black, and red. Okay. They're starting over even more now. Man, that's rough times. Because if I go green, green just sucks. We could go white. What you have? Here we go. Okay, so I guess this is the part that gets me is I get to the point where I'm one off, and that's when life becomes hard. Okay. Still need red. Okay. Now I need black. Black from radius. And we should have it. But radius doesn't have black. Means it has to go on Starkey. Starkey doesn't have any stamina, which means we're starting all over. Let's start all over. Ooh, Starkey's probably actually dead. Thought about healing Starkey, but a lot of... Oh, hey, you're not dead. Okay, that's actually not the worst thing in the world. So what do I need now? I still need black. Get rid of that one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just need black. This might be it. Might be it. Assuming Starkey can cast a black. Ah! Ah! You sucker fool. Why does life have to be so hard? Alright. So it's up to you to cast the black. Maybe I'll get lucky and the boss will cast the black. need a cheap white. Oh, I needed to cast black. Right. Alright, well. That could have been actually it right there. Just set it up for something else. FPS? What's FPS? Developer. What can we say? Life is hard at the moment. I'm sure you're gonna cast green again and just ruin everything. Oh, yellow. Okay. A little bit different. Okay, let's get a fire. Let's throw this on you. Okay. You have to cast black. So, a level 2. If I do this, I don't think it's going to work out the way I want it to, but see what happens. Alright. We have all the colors, so we just need to build up stamina so that Surge can get 2 attacks off. And then you cast that. Alright, this isn't happening. We've pretty much run out of black spells. And if I cast the free fall, well, actually no. We can keep the black one. We just need to recycle everything else. But it's dangerously close to running out of time. So we need water again. We have fire up there. Need white. I'm probably going about this in the wrong way, too. That would not surprise me. Okay, so Radius casts wind. But the likelihood that the boss casts wind pretty high. Suckle food. My plan wouldn't have worked anyways. Even if I did go with what I was going with. I need black again. Alright, I'm just gonna cast Chrono Cross right now, and I'm gonna try running away from the battle. Alright. We'll try this again. Talk to me, kids. We're dealing with serious business right now. Hello? Get me in there. the hardest boss fight in the entire game. Trying to line up so that you get 6 colors without there being any duplicates. In the middle of those colors. It has to be on the other end of it. Okay. Start off simple. It also seems like no. Let's say maybe I should have used water right there, because I haven't seen the boss use water, but I have seen the boss use water. There's water right there. Alright, I think you have a diminish. You do. Okay, so we just need white from radius. Is this it? Is this it? Just need the boss not to go right now. And then I think I have it. Alright, let's see if this is how it's supposed to happen. Alright, that did not work. Dang it. Alright, I have no idea how to beat this boss then. So I guess we're just going to try killing it. I thought maybe you could like one-shot the boss with the Chrono Cross or something, and you know, that's how you beat it, but it also could be something later on in the fight, and I just goofed myself. There have definitely been crazier things to happen. Joy. Heal all is a little presumptuous. We just need to keep your stamina up because we're gonna use Genie. Guess I could have waited until we had, I guess, 7 elements or something. And then pushed one off. I don't know. I don't know. Attack. Why aren't you attacking? Oh, Chrono Cross has not gone away. So I guess I still have opportunities to do so. That was weird. Like a glitch or something? I guess this means that I should continue trying. I guess that's what this means. Really hoping you would cast water. Okay, so we're gonna need this back. Wait, did I? Okay, you did that. Let's cast a cure on Radius. I guess that kind of goofed all the stamina and whatnot. Okay, so we need white and red. Okay, never mind. I'm starting all over. Okay, water. Thank you for helping me out with, you know, some elements around here. What do we need? We need black, red, white. Don't you have a recover all? You do. Radius should have a black as well. Although, what are the chances we'll have to start all over right here? Okay. Unfortunately, Surge doesn't have the stamina or the magic levels, which means we'll have to start all over. not as over as it could have been though. Okay, we need fire. With fire, I think fire gives me everything. All right, just need to not miss 3 attacks and be interrupted. All right, let's see if this works now. No. Alright, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do in this fight then. I guess I just need to save it for a special part near the end of the fight. So let's go back to... Oh! I think I understand what it's doing. It's replenishing my my abilities. Ah, that is handy. I didn't... Okay, never mind. I understand what's going on now. Let's kill the boss. Radius doesn't have it. Well, darn. This definitely makes me think that the Chrono Cross is not required. If it just does this. Okay, now we're setting up for the genie next turn. Although we do have a diminish out that's probably not necessarily helping us out here. I guess with the Chrono Cross, theoretically, I should be invincible. Theoretically. That's 2 attacks. Oh no. Okay. No punish. Give me 300. 300 sounds fair. 400 would be better, assuming Diminish is still around. Which it is. Okay, I'll take that. Radius can potentially die from this. Alright. Flying arrow. No other targets to attack. Red field. I don't think we would be able to capitalize on that. This poison's annoying, but I don't think it's really anything. This is... I really wish Infoscope actually worked. I'd like to know how much HP this boss has. We could probably set up a nice inferno if we wait. +2. Okay, that did not a dang thing. Also not a dang thing. Heal plus yourself. That was a lot of damage. Build up our magic levels here. Omega Red, that's a new one. He might be dead. In some ways, I kind of hope that this is not what this boss fight is going to amount to, but the more I'm looking at this boss fight, it looks like this is what it amounts to. This boss has a lot of HP. Matter of fact, though, I think I'm sitting down for this one. I think we're gonna be... Oh my gosh, it's already been 5 hours. It's like, I think we're gonna be here for a while. I've been thinking to myself, you're like, okay, you know, maybe I line up all the colors, I get the Chrono Cross, and it triggers something in the fight, and life is good. We learn so much. That has not been the case. Alright, I'd like to Chrono Cross this turn. Maybe. Nah. No way. Yeah, it's already gone. I definitely don't understand. Okay. Fight might be over. Like, I definitely don't understand how I'm supposed to use the Chrono Cross. I figured this would be a puzzle, because this fight overall has not been very difficult, at least for this first phase. Final bosses, and this seems final bossy. Always have multiple phases.